Now, we begin this morning with search and rescue efforts underway in the Danube in Budapest after the tragic sinking of a cruise ship more than 24 hours ago. We're learning that poor weather conditions are hampering those operations. Now, so far, at least 7 South Koreans have been confirmed dead and 21 others unaccounted for, 19 of them being South Korean nationals. Now, among the missing, a 6-year-old child. The boat sank in a matter of seconds after colliding with a bigger cruise ship near a bridge on the Danube River. Arirang News Kan Hyeong-woo has been following the developments, and we have him on the line. Now, Hyeong-woo, have there been any updates on the rescue front overnight? I mean, it's been well over 24 hours since the crash.
Yes, Conn-young, as you just mentioned, I just want to repeat that 7 South Koreans have been confirmed dead, and we're still missing 21 people and 19 South Korean passengers and 2 Hungarian crew members. Search and rescue operations are still underway, but Hungarian police say rescue operations are being hindered by rain and the fast-flowing swollen river. The search has been expanded far downstream into Serbia. As far as the incident is concerned, local police say they have taken the captain of the cruise ship that collided with the tour boat into custody. The 64-year-old Ukrainian man is suspected of dangerous misconduct in water, leading to a deadly accident that happened on Wednesday night at around 10 p.m. local time.
What we can see on the CCTV footage is that the small boat, the Mermaid, is sailing up north. Both boats are. The bigger ship, the Viking too. When they reach the pillars of the Margaret Bridge, then the Mermaid boat turns in front of the Viking for some reason. And as the Viking touched the Mermaid, it got turned to the side, and within about 7 seconds after it turned to its side, it sank. It is visible how it turned when it got under the pillar.
Local police say a pontoon bridge is being built, but they have to figure out how damaged the boat is for us to know when the wreck will be lifted, adding the lifting itself could take days.
Well, Hyeong-woo, the situation must be devastating for the family members. Now, what do we know about them making their way to Hungary? And what about the South Korean officials who were said to be heading to Budapest?
So South Korea's Foreign Minister Conn-young has taken off with officials, and she's expected to arrive in Budapest around 8 a.m. on Friday morning local time, which is about 8 hours from now. So before Kang left the Incheon International Airport, she sat down with the Hungarian ambassador to South Korea.
Families are likely to observe the situation under difficult circumstances at the accident site. I would appreciate the Hungarian government's consideration and support to the families.
South Korea has been our good ally and partner for 30 years, and a lot of Korean tourists have been visiting Budapest. I am personally and terribly sorry that it happened.
In addition to the minister and officials, a rescue team from Seoul has also been dispatched to help with rescue efforts. It includes experienced deep-sea divers who took part in efforts to find and rescue survivors when the Seoul ferry capsized in South Korea some 5 years ago. And the family members, 10 family members of the victims already left for Hungary earlier, while some 30 others will be departing over the course of Friday.
Now, Hyeong-woo, of course, there have been 7 people who have been rescued from that accident. What do we know about them, the survivors of this accident?
As you mentioned, 7 passengers have been rescued, and Hungary's state TV reports that 6 of them have been released from the hospital, but 1 is still being treated for broken ribs. According to a South Korean travel agency that organized this tour, most of the passengers were on a package tour, and the majority of them are in their 50s or 60s, but it did not disclose detailed information on who died or who's still missing. Seoul's foreign ministry says 2 of the 7 people who died have been identified, and it's planning to dispatch fingerprint examiners for further identification. That's all from me now, but we'll keep you updated throughout the day.